Hey everyone, stay tuned to the end of the video if you're interested in finding out information about how to talk with me on a one-on-one basis. Enjoy the video now. Hey folks, welcome aboard the channel. I'm Don. I'm at it again as always. I am doing Kitty Wells' Dust on the Bible. I don't think I know this song. I've reacted to Kitty Wells in the past, but this is requested by Dennis King. So Dennis, shout out to you. Thank you for this request. Just so that you guys know, as far as requests go, 9 o'clock every morning I post a video, and I have since I started the channel, because I only started doing gift requests really probably about 5 months ago, 6 months ago, and people started making gifts to the channel, and that information's in the description box below. But I've done a non-gifted reaction or review at 9 a.m. every morning, every day. I haven't missed one since starting the channel. And then the gift requests I do later on, like later in the morning, or post them later that afternoon. But anyway, Kitty Wells, an original, really. Traditional country, folks.
Dust on the Bible, dust on the Holy Word. Get that dust off the Bible and redeem your poor soul.
I went into a home one day to see some friends of mine. Of all the books and magazines, not a Bible could I find. I asked them for the Bible. When they brought it, what a shame, for the dust was covered o'er it, not a fingerprint was plain.
Dust on the Bible, dust on the Holy Word, the words of all the prophets and the sayings of our Lord. Of all the other books you'll find, there's none salvation holds. Get that dust off the Bible and redeem your poor soul.
This should be good for my Thinking Theology channel. I have another channel. Those of you, some of you went over and subscribed to it. Thank you for that. But I have a channel. The link is below, to Thinking Theology. That's what I call it. It's a non-dogmatic approach to theological topics. But this just be one. Maybe that's why you requested this one, Dennis. I don't know. Maybe you've been over on that channel. But I'm going to do this one, obviously, for Rockin' the Country. This could go on either channel.
You can read your magazines, read of love and tragic things, and not one verse of scripture, not one verse do you know. When it is the very truth and its contents good for you, dust on the Bible will doom your poor soul.
Dust on the Bible, dust
they have another
on the
Bible.
Holy Word, the words of all the prophets and the sayings of our Lord. Of all the other books you'll find, there's none salvation holds. Get that dust off the Bible and redeem your poor soul.
Yeah, I think, it doesn't matter to me what somebody believes as long as they're like a kind person. And there are kind atheists out there, and there are nasty atheists. There are kind Christians, and there are nasty Christians. And I'll take kindness any day because I can handle like my own faith. But having a theological background or a religious upbringing of some sort gives you, it does give you some basis. It gives you a basis. And some people say their faith is the right one, whether it's Judaism or whether it's Christianity or Protestant or Catholicism. Some people are more invested, obviously, in their own faith and the hardcore conviction that it's right. Most folks are pretty middle of the road in ways that, they're aware that there might be another way to heaven or there might not be one, whatever. People are generally fairly open-minded to stuff. But dogmatism, that's something that I stay away from, and because I've been there and done that. But the having an upbringing, getting involved in it, reading the thoughts that are contained in the scripture and reading Proverbs or reading, some of the writings of, say, Paul or whatever about kindness, gentleness, patience, uh, these sorts of things. These are really good things to contemplate and see, like, how do they tie in to one's own life to make it their own so they can become a warmer person to others, because we really need to take care of one another here, because you're right in front of me. That's sort of, to me, that's just common sense. But sometimes people, when they preach fire and brimstone or what have you, it's I know people who have lost children, people who had deep faith, but then they lost a child, and that so destroyed them that they began to question, how could an all-powerful, all-loving God allow this to happen? And I get it. I don't judge that. I don't judge another person's experience, especially when they're in pain. And but nonetheless, it's like, these are good things to read and determine, like, what part of it makes sense to you, what part do you want to adopt for your own, whether it's belief in Jesus, whether it's your belief, in following the law. There's way more than 10 commandments, for example. There are like 690 or something like that. But I think as long as somebody at least isn't a jerk to other people, that's a good start. So anyway, I'm not gonna rate that. I don't rate religious songs. I don't songs that are homages to others. I just leave it be. But that's Kitty Wells, and you can tell this is traditional. This is gospel country, which they sort of grew up together in many ways. Well, not completely, but country certainly embraced a lot of mostly Christian, the gospel type stuff. And there it is in the song. So Dennis, shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for that request. Leave your comments, folks. I read them. I don't respond to them all, but I see them. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country. Hey everyone, since I'm a life coach, some folks have reached out to me on the channel and asked me how they can get in touch with me for personal coaching or life coaching, or how it even works. Just to discuss life issues that they're having. Maybe it's a relationship issue, maybe it's a career choice, maybe it's trying to find meaning to life, or soul searching. These sorts of considerations are what I address in my life coaching and personal coaching sessions. So if you'd like more information, you can email me. The information is in the description box below, either at rockinthecountry@gmail.com or my personal life coaching email, which is echelonpersonalcoaching@gmail. That's also in the description box below, as is the link to my website. Our conversations are via telephone and are confidential. And my fee is $95 per hour for those on the Rockin' the Country channel, as well as those on my Thinking Theology channel. It's much higher when I do my executive business coaching. We'll leave it at that. But if you have special considerations, financial needs, I take those into consideration as well. And we can discuss that in our first conversation. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm very approachable. I've been doing this for many years, regardless of context, whether it's divorce, whether it's theological, religious, spiritual concerns, whether it's children, relationship issues, whatever concern, finding meaning to life. Whatever you're looking at, we can discuss things, and I'll present ideas to you that may not have occurred to you, that might ameliorate some of your concerns or angst or whatever it is that you're dealing with. So I look forward to hearing from you. This is a heck of a journey, this life, and if I can make that better for you, that's what I'm doing here. So have a great day, and I look forward to hearing from you.